evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday to everyone out there. Welcome to the Chainmovers podcast. As usual, I will be your host, Chad. And back after a long hiatus, my lovely co-host, Lacey.
Hi, everybody. I missed one day.
I had to fly solo.
Just one day.
It's been 1 week since you've done an episode on this show.
No.
We didn't do one last Friday.
Wednesday. Oh, yeah. It's Wednesday now.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday. That's a week. Yeah.
Good math.
Full week.
Wow.
You've been out.
It doesn't feel like it.
Is Tim Hortons a sponsor of the show now? Not the last time I checked.
Oh, maybe we could reach out to them.
I don't even want their filthy blood money.
What?
That's right. They harvest those coffee beans in unimaginable ways.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know that. That's purely speculation. And it's not even speculation. It's just a flat out lie. Yeah, well, welcome back, Lace.
Thanks.
Looks like you got your hair done today.
I did. Thank you. Finally.
Yeah.
It was getting pretty bad.
Pretty gray upstairs, eh?
Yeah. Like,
I'm pretty bald upstairs. We're getting old, I guess.
I guess so.
Guess that's just part of getting older.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It was pretty bad. Not good things.
You hungry?
No, I just ate.
I heard your stomach do something.
Yeah, it does that.
It's that coffee. Does it to me too. Rots your guts out, but it tastes delicious while doing it.
Worth it.
Lace, we got a lot to get to.
Okay.
Like lots.
I'm excited for side stories. I've been,
I got a whack load of them today.
Yay.
So buckle in, everyone.
They're my favorite.
Because it's going to be great.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's start out, Lace. First and foremost, RG3. We all remember RG3.
Yeah.
Correct?
RG knee.
Yes, RG knee. Because he blew up his knee. So we called him RG knee. RG knee, also known as RG3, writing a tell-all book about Dan Schneider and the Redskins. Now, you might remember Dan Schneider's name from another fiasco involving John Gruden.
Oh, boy.
So this is the investigation into the Redskins organization, Dan Schneider. This guy needs to go. Okay? There's nothing but problems with this guy.
Oh,
RG3 gonna tell everything about his 4 years of dysfunction inside that organization, sexual assault, lewd behavior, all sorts of stuff. And someone commented on one of his posts and said, you shouldn't be telling about other people's sexual assault. He said it's not other people's.
Oh.
Meaning it's his own.
Right.
So what the hell is going on in Washington? And why is this clown still allowed to own this football team?
Right.
Clearly the issues stem back years. When was last time? When did Washington draft him?
Ooh.
10?
Yeah, I would say.
09? 10? Like, it's just nothing. It's nothing but a gong show with this guy.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
He's an absolute
loser. Yeah.
And he needs to go. I mean, finally the NBA had enough with the Clippers. And I'm not going to be able to remember the old owner's name. But they made him sell the team.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough. We don't need you in this league anymore. Right? When did they draft him?
2012.
Oh, 2012. Okay, so a little more recent than I was thinking. Regardless, it's 9 years ago. RG3 hasn't been in the league for 5 years at least.
Yeah.
And, Dan Schneider is a problem. And a problem that needs to go away.
So, and we still don't even know what the FBI is investigating, do we?
It was something to do with an old general manager of the team.
Oh.
But no, they're not going to make it public. No, they don't have to.
Oh.
Right? I suppose. I don't know. But that is going to be very interesting. That book's supposedly coming out, I believe, in the spring of 22. Okay. We'll see if it ever makes it out.
Right. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember this.
RG3 is going to have a target on his back now.
Yeah.
So, but Dan Snyder, you're a scumbag. I don't know you, but when this many people, why are you involved in everything that's wrong with the league?
Right.
Literally everything.
Right.
It all circles back to Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
And the Washington organization.
Right.
It's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's overstayed his welcome.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but blemish after blemish after blemish on not only your team and your city, but the league.
Right. Absolutely.
And it's enough. When are the other owners going to say enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Because this guy just can't quit fucking around.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be lined up at our local bookstore to pick up a copy. Because
if it gets out.
I want to see what's going on there.
This is going to be interesting.
Is there still bookstores?
I think so.
Do those still happen?
I don't know. I buy books, but not from bookstores.
What is there? Chapters?
Is that what we had?
I was
going to say Kohl's.
Is that still a thing?
Is Kohl's a bookstore too?
Yeah. Chapters is a big one on 8th Street in Saskatoon there.
I think ours was at Chapters and then it changed into Kohl's.
Yeah,
so maybe
I'm sure it's Kohl's.
Kohl's bought them or something. I don't know.
I
don't really know either.
One way or the other, I'm going to get my hands on that book.
Yeah.
I want to read it. Curious. So.
I'll be shocked actually if it makes it out.
Yeah, the NFL's got a lot of money, a lot more than RG3 does. Mm-hmm. And but he's gone public with it now. There's no way you can retract that he wrote an entire book.
Right.
And I hope he has a copy, and I hope his publisher has a copy.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody that nobody knows about has a copy of it.
Yeah.
Because if it's that bad...
And RG3, if you need someone to keep it safe, we will.
We won't announce it on here. But I will keep it safe for you. We're way up in the middle of Canada. They won't find us, I promise. So, yeah. Gonna be very, very interesting. And RG3... he's going to cash in on that one. He's going to get my $25, I'll tell you that much. Because, Dan Snyder. And, I mean, if you're the NFL, get rid of him.
Yeah.
Force him to sell the team. You know what should happen is if your conduct is detrimental enough to the league, they should be able to strip the team from you.
Yeah, I agree.
And you get nothing.
And you're obviously a shitty human.
Yeah.
If that happens,
or I'll tell you what, we'll give you what you bought it for.
Yeah.
Back in 1974.
Yeah.
Here's your $500,000.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. You know? I mean, it's enough already.
You're fired.
Yeah, I agree.
It's ridiculous.
I agree with you.
If the commissioner of the NFL had a set of balls, he would do something about it already. But he's probably in there too.
Right.
So. Wow.
All fired up.
What a way to open the show, Lace.
Just fired up.
Wow, that was intense. That's
What's
mine.
This one?
Savage.
I went savage on Dan Snyder. I don't like Dan Snyder. I'm sick of this shit already.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate it.
I get it.
Like, why do you have to be such a dick?
Yeah.
You know? Like, just shut up.
Just be a good human.
You're the owner. You don't even have to be there. You have people in charge. Shouldn't you be doing something like running your other businesses that afforded you this NFL team?
Right, I was going to say, you'd think that he would have better things
like,
to
you
do.
don't have a clue how to run the team, so what are you doing there anyway?
Right. Yeah, I agree.
And you can't tell me none of this stuff was ever reported. But if it's Dan Snyder himself doing it, who do you report it to?
Right.
Nobody, because he's the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, enough. Enough about that. I'm all fired up now.
Just some happy ones, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, moving over to the MLB, Lace. MLB lockout imminent. MLB lockout. Players Union and a ownership group, the spokesman for the two, met today for a total of 7 minutes.
Oh, dear.
And discussions were done.
And it's over.
That was it.
Oh, shit.
So as of midnight tonight, I believe, the owners can lock out the players, which they're most certainly going to do, until it's resolved. And from the sounds of things, we're a long way from a resolution. So
if it only took 7 minutes for their meeting,
I
would say either it went really, really well or
did
really,
not.
really bad.
It did not.
There wasn't a lot of negotiating.
It is the
on.
latter, I promise you. Yeah. So interesting. I mean, there's already been $1.6 billion in contracts handed out since free agency opened till now. which are null and void now.
Oh.
So, yeah, we talked. Well, you weren't here Monday, but I talked about the Blue Jays and how they're hemorrhaging talent, and it seems to be a common thread with the city of Toronto. Someone shows up, plays well above expectations, and then gone.
Right.
We're out of here, right? Robbie Ray, Marcus Semien, Kawhi. You know, it's an ongoing thread. I guess at least you guys locked down Austin Matthews for, I don't know, until he's like 80, I think. So just give him 25% of the team, whatever. Yeah, so lockout is imminent.
Well, that sucks, eh?
They'll have it figured out, I bet,
You think
before spring training rolls around.
Yeah, they got a little while.
If I was a betting man, but
I just don't like the sounds of the 7 minutes.
They're a long ways apart. Yeah. A long ways
Obviously.
apart. So, whatever. Figure it out.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see which side's going to give. I bet the owners come out smelling better than the players do. You got to remember, a lot of these owners are like ruthless motherfuckers in the boardroom.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
these guys know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
And they'll have your head spinning so fast that you'll sign and be like,
yeah, they're
we're worse
businessmen,
off.
right?
What did you do? And it's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened in there. He had me all confuzzled.
It's amazing. If you talk to like a successful businessman, it's amazing how a conversation can go.
How quick it can just, you agree. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this just happened to me.
It's wild.
It is.
So,
it's like, I don't even know how that happened, but
and I told you what was coming, and you still.
Oh yeah, I went into it knowing what was coming.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you lost.
And it was like,
if you want to consider it a loss.
Yeah, it was fine, but yeah, and that's exactly how it went. I got off the phone. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. Well, I told you.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of that, Lacey.
Okay.
We're moving over to. I want to talk a little bit about the New Orleans Saints going into our Thursday nighter.
Okay.
It sounds as if, Lace, we're going to have a quarterback change.
Taysom?
Over to Taysom Hill from Trevor Siemian.
Oh, I'm excited to see this.
Monday's show. Did you listen to Monday's show? Be honest.
I didn't.
I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We normally listen together.
You should. Because there was a lot less hijinks and a lot more facts when it was just myself. So I said, if you're at this point, if you're Sean Payton, your season, if you lose tomorrow, is getting out of control.
Right.
It's slipping away. You're going to have lost 5 straight. You're in a division with the Bucks. So
yeah.
It's not looking good. So really, what do you have to lose at this point?
Yeah.
Right? It's not like Trevor Siemian's played overly well,
right.
Obviously, or they wouldn't have lost 4 straight.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Kamara, questionable for that one as well, which doesn't help matters. I'm not going to heap everything onto Trevor Siemian. And I'm not going to say that Taysom Hill is going to lead them to a victory over the Cowboys.
Right.
I don't think the Saints are going to win this game.
Right.
But why not?
Yeah,
paying,
absolutely.
You're paying this guy massive money.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played a game this year.
Yeah.
So, hey, what the hell? Let's see what happens, right?
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Taysom Hill making the start tomorrow. That's insider information. That's not even public yet.
Really?
That's right.
How do you know that?
I have my
tell.
sources. I have my sources.
All right.
A lot of people think I just shoot from the hip. They're wrong.
I do.
I do know a few things.
I know nothing.
Well, everyone knows that already. So, moving over to the... I didn't use that one once on Monday.
Because I wasn't here.
It's been a while since I've used that one. But, okay, back to business here, Lace. WTA, World Tennis Association.
Oh.
That caught your interest, didn't it?
It did.
Why did it catch your interest?
Because the poor missing girl.
Yeah, what's her name?
Peng Shui.
That's right.
Look at me.
Like,
I don't remember anything.
I wanted them to ping her phone.
That's
Remember?
right. That's right. Just ping her phone.
That's a win every time. I love it every time. Okay, the WTA, World Tennis Association, suspends all tournaments in China until we see Peng Shui.
Really?
They said enough. They said they're not taking this seriously, and we're not playing there anymore. Nobody is allowed to go there until this is solved.
Until she's seen in person.
They know where she is. They don't believe she's safe and free to speak and all these types of things. So
holy shit.
They know more than the average person. So yeah, every tournament suspended that was to be hosted in China.
That just gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like I'm like sick for her now. Oh God, I don't like that at all.
I think it's great.
Oh yes, yeah. Not that I do like that they've done that. I don't like that.
What if they just get another girl and make her look like Peng Shui? And then
like she must have family.
Maybe she can play tennis too. What if it's not the real Peng Shui?
Oh Lord, I don't need this in my life.
Your head's gonna explode.
It feels like it is.
So's mine.
Like there's just so much crap.
So much corruption.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't even handle it. My head just immediately. Yeah. My head hurts.
All right.
Oh my God.
So yeah, all the events that were to be hosted in China no longer happening.
Good for you, China.
Until the What?
Good for them for doing that. For stopping everything.
The WTA, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not good for you, China.
No, not good for you, China.
No. China.
World.
China bad in this instance.
Yeah, sorry.
We think.
Yeah,
that's a legend. I don't know. I don't know what goes on over there. But yeah, very interesting. That story's heating up. It's getting hot. So.
Well, I'm glad that someone's doing something. Finally.
Yeah, something real.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Oh.
And last but not least on our side stories, Lace, if you tuned into our Monday show, which I know you didn't. So there's a bit of a coaching carousel going on in college football these days.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln Riley, defects for USC from Oklahoma. And later that night, I'm sure it's as soon as I got off my Monday show, it's announced Brian Kelly leaves Notre Dame to go to LSU on a 10-year, $95 million contract. I didn't look up Bill Belichick's contract, and I wanted to because I want to see where the money really is.
Right.
This is absurd.
That is crazy.
Okay, so Notre Dame, 11-1 this season. Very good chance they're going to make the playoff.
Yeah.
He's going to an LSU team that's 6-6 overall and 3-5 within the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would possess you to do that?
I was listening to it. So when it broke or whatever, yeah, maybe you were doing the show.
Like, it was like instantaneous. I got out of here and I was like, what the hell? I missed this one.
Yeah. And they just said that LSU plays in just a higher...
We're playing the SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a better shot at a championship. And they said...
Not at 3-5, they don't.
They said that... like, that's... You know, he's a Hall of Famer coach already, right? So...
this will complete his resume.
Yeah.
He's a long way off from completing that resume with a 3-5 team.
Yeah.
And I would argue he was closer with Notre Dame. But regardless.
$18 million a year.
Is what Belichick makes? Holy lightning. He's worth every penny, though, honestly. Yeah. But I would take $9.5 a year to go coach LSU.
Would you?
I would.
I would too.
I'll do it. I'll move to Louisiana.
I would take half that.
You'd have to get rid of your place here.
What?
You'd have to move, obviously. You can't live here and coach the team down there.
This would be my summer home.
In Canada? Who the fuck is that?
Where is this?
Louisiana.
Oh, it's warm there.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know if that's where. It's got to be. What else is in Louisiana?
The alligators.
Baton Rouge. That's it. That and a bunch of gators. But regardless, I was blown away that Brian Kelly would leave Notre Dame. He's turned that program into a contender, like a perennial contender. Like, they're a good football team.
Can they compete with those higher ranked teams though?
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah, I think what they were saying was that LSU plays the higher ranked teams, right? So they might have a better Notre Dame might have the better record, but they're not playing the caliber of teams.
Yeah, in all honesty, nobody can compete with the SEC.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
So you have Ohio State, you have Alabama,
right.
You have Oklahoma, you have LSU. Like, this is a cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think that's more what they meant.
Well, I mean, I don't hate, I guess I don't hate the guy for it. He didn't weasel his way out of there like Lincoln Riley did.
No.
So, I mean, whatever. Good on you, bud. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
But interesting name being thrown around as his replacement, Lace. Any guesses who?
No.
Dion Sanders.
Really?
Neon Dion.
Yeah?
Prime time. He's currently the head coach at Jackson State University.
Really? I didn't know that.
They're 10-1 this year. And if you've heard some of this guy's, like, pregame speeches...
Oh?
Yeah, you'd want to run through a wall for this guy.
Really?
I think he'd be great. Honestly.
I just got chills again. I love football speeches.
Legit. Like Dion... Well, and talk about the credentials to back it up.
Yeah, no
right?
kidding.
I
wow.
mean, one of the best to ever lace him up.
Well, right? And wouldn't that be something as a player? I don't know. I feel like it would be, right?
Yeah. Dion Sanders is my coach. And,
yeah.
Well, I mean, Jackson State is a nothing school in the football world,
yeah.
right? 10-1. But yeah, I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it'd be great.
That would be great.
Yeah, we'll see if Dion ends up being the coach of Notre Dame. I think Dion's a South guy, though. Like, I don't know if he would want to move.
Oh.
I think Notre Dame's in Boston, right? So
I have no idea.
Somewhere in Massachusetts, I don't know. But regardless, yeah, that could be a really interesting replacement.
Yeah.
Guy knows the game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think.
Yeah. Whatever. If he has good speeches and
knows how to play corner, I do
was
know that.
Say, and he was good at it, so
yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was okay.
Hall of Famer. Yeah, he was pretty good. Okay, Lace, that's it for side stories. That's it. But now, do you know what's coming up?
Locks and upsets, I bet.
Locks and upsets, Lace.
Better get ready.
Sponsored by the Chainmovers podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have a little exciting news.
Uh-oh.
We shipped out the winnings today. Who was the winner?
Our social media giveaway.
Yeah.
So Mr. Travis Hairback.
Yes, that's right.
You can expect your goods in probably 2 to 3 business days.
Super exciting.
Turned out excellent.
Oh, I'm so pumped.
I was super jealous.
I can't wait for him to post pictures.
I'm probably going to make the exact same shirt. Not going to lie to you.
It was pretty sweet.
Very nice. So
okay, so that's my bit of info.
Okay, locks and upsets, Lace.
Okay.
Recap of last week. Chad went 0 for 2.
Boo. Yeah, okay.
Disgusting.
That is
absolutely disgusting. I took the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Giants.
I took the Giants.
And I also took the Minnesota Vikings, which the more I look back at it, them going on the road to San Fran was a stupid decision because San Fran is playing extremely well. And Minnesota's just kind of hanging in there. And, yeah.
And then to go on the road.
That was a really dumb play. I don't know why I said that. But I went 0 for 2. On the flip side, Lace went 2-0.
Yep.
Took the Pats. They seem to be a no-brainer every week.
They seem to be.
They pumped Tennessee 36-13. And she took the Giants as her upset. And Philly was favored by 3.5 in that one. So congratulations, Lacey.
Thanks.
Very well done.
Thank you.
If you would have bet a 2-game parlay, probably made a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
No. Maybe I will this week.
No, you won't. Okay. Locks and upsets, Lace. You want to start or you want me to start? Maybe I should start because you went 2-0 and I went 0-2 when you started.
Oh, okay. Let's see if this makes a difference.
So I'm going to start, okay?
Okay.
My lock this week.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is the San Francisco 49ers 3.5 over Seattle. Can take that to the bank. The Seahawks are an absolute disaster. We're going to talk about them in a bit.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Lace, your lock.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Over the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
4.5.
Yes.
4.5 over the New Orleans Saints. That's your lock.
That's my lock.
That's like a no-brainer lock, though.
Sometimes? No. Is there a no-brainer this year even? No, there's not.
No. The Pats are the closest thing, and I don't even care who they're playing. The Pats are the Packers.
And why?
The Pats are the Packers.
I don't even
Or the
understand
Cardinals.
what's
They're 9. I think they're 9-2. They get no respect, eh?
You know, I don't even know if I've watched a Cardinals game.
Yeah, we watched the game that Devontae Adams missed for COVID protocol.
Who'd they play?
The Packers.
Oh yeah, right. We did watch that. That's like the only game I've watched. Like I don't know what happened.
They get like no prime time,
No.
nothing.
Who was our prime time? Monday?
Washington and Seattle.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Or what?
Brutal.
Like, why is Washington getting a prime time?
Why Seattle?
Or I don't know.
The Seahawks have the same record as the Jets.
I don't know. It was weird. That's normally a Thursday night type of game. Thursday nights are normally trash.
That should be like buried on PBS somewhere. Like
the Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, like with the slime in the end zone.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay.
Moving over to upsets. Okay, my upset this week, Lacey. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's the New England Patriots, as they are underdogs against Buffalo this week. 2.5 point
Yeah, I seen
underdogs. I'm taking the Pats to hammer the Bills.
Yeah. Weird.
They will. It doesn't matter if they cover, I guess. They just can't lose by a field goal, and they won't.
Right. Okay. I don't hate that one actually.
They won't. You could take that shit to the bank. So the two teams that burned me last week, I'm taking them this
Yeah,
week.
I noticed that actually.
Chase my tail around here. Okay, who's your upset, Lacey?
Well, this is weird because this happened last week too.
Uh-oh, 49ers.
Yep.
You took the Seahawks.
I am taking the Seahawks. They have to turn it around. They shouldn't be this bad, should they? I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't be this bad.
They should be, and I'll tell you why in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I just got to get that on the record.
That's weird. That's 2 weeks in a row.
So we can go back to that. Yeah, so there you go, Lace. That's our locks and upsets.
All right.
That's it.
2 weeks in a row this has happened. So I hope I beat you this week.
Again.
Oh, we should have played for the donkey hat last week. You would have had to wear it today.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Ugh.
So.
Darn it.
Are we ever going to go back to our 5-game parlay bet that we had going on?
Yeah, we should.
Maybe we'll do it this weekend.
Okay, let's do that.
There, that's locked in. It's
Donkey
happening.
hat.
Donkey hat bet.
All right.
And I'm going to tighten up the rules a bit. You have to pick spreads.
Okay, I don't hate that. I would rather pick spreads, actually.
No over-unders, no flat-out winners.
Yeah.
Spreads.
Spreads.
Okay?
Yeah, I like
right.
spreads.
We'll release our picks on Friday's show.
Until I forget what plus and minus means.
Yes, okay. So moving over, we're going to recap this Monday Nighter, Lace. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit already. Washington defeats Seattle 17-15. Pulling Washington up to 5-6 and dropping those Seahawks to 3-8, Lace. That's 4 losses in a row for the Seahawks. And Russell Wilson, it's not like Russ was even incredibly bad in this game.
No.
He was 20 of 31, 247, and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
if you ask me. Herein lies the problem, though.
Okay.
He was their leading rusher with 8 carries for 16 yards. 2 yards a tote. The next was Alex Collins, 7 carries, 14 yards, 2 yards a carry. Tyler Lockett, 3 receptions, 96 yards. So that connection's not broken. DK Metcalf had 1 reception. I'm not going to sit here and analyze targets all day, though.
No.
Because you know where I'm going with this. Mm-hmm. And it's their lack of a run game. How many more times do we need to say it?
You need a run game.
You have to be able to run the football in the NFL. There is no ifs,
Their line
ands, or
doesn't
buts.
look very good, though.
That being said, Seahawks signed AP today.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Oh, I think
honestly.
it will.
Obviously, their O-line isn't very good.
No. It seemed like he was, like, he had a lot of pressure on him anyway.
All the time.
All the time.
Now, that Washington D-line is formidable. And
Right.
they're actually starting to come into their own. They came out like their first 6 weeks of the season.
Right.
Like, where are these guys?
Right.
Now, Chase Young, stepping it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Montez Sweat hasn't done much, but he's on that other side, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, the Seahawks line just didn't look.
you can't win if you can't run the ball. And
And
the
you
reason Russell has so much pressure is because they're blitzing.
Right.
Because they know they're going to throw the ball.
Right.
That's what it all boils down to. It's not rocket science, honestly. Now, if you want to dive really deep into coverages and stuff, yes, it gets fairly complicated. But at its surface, at a high level,
Yeah.
I could coach an NFL team to victory if I know all they're going to do is throw the ball.
Right.
Easy,
Yeah, that's right.
right?
Yeah.
I'll blitz every second down, and I'll run too high.
Right.
Good luck. Because every defense is good enough to cover that.
Yeah.
So, Washington, Taylor Heineke went 27 to 35, 223, a touchdown and a pick. And Antonio Gibson, 29 carries, 111 yards. What do you think of that, Lace?
That's the difference.
100-yard rusher. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Seahawks, 33% on third down in that game. Third down is a very important statistic in the NFL.
I agree.
Very important.
Yeah.
Now the Raiders bucked that trend on Thanksgiving, U.S. Thanksgiving. They're the worst team on third down in the league on offense and defense, but they beat the Cowboys. So there's also a shitload of penalties in that game. So it could have went either way, right? But yeah, so Washington had 152 total rushing yards in that game. Seattle had 34.
Oh.
Passing yards, Seattle had 233. Washington had 219. Seattle also had a fumble. Time of possession in this one?
I've seen that.
41-40 for Washington. Seattle 18-20.
Yeah. That was insane.
So, if you were playing defense for the Seahawks that night, you were very tired. You
Yeah.
barely got off the field.
Yeah.
But when you can't keep drives going on third down, this is what happens, right?
Yeah.
So it's just one. It's all tied together, but it's just one blunder after another for the Seahawks. I don't think they're going to figure it out. And if you remember back, I don't know, what was it, 2 weeks now? 3 maybe we said Pete Carroll. We were talking about Pete. I believe Pete will be gone. I don't think they need to absolutely blow the team up.
No.
I think they could have and got away with it this year. But I don't think Pete Carroll's a bad coach.
Right.
His time has come in Seattle. That's what all it boils down to.
Yeah.
So, I think he'll be gone.
Yeah, I don't, to me, they shouldn't be this bad. I don't know. I don't really understand what's happening. I don't know, I don't know linemen, very good at all. I know when a line doesn't look good.
Yeah.
That's about as far as that goes. And to me,
They didn't look good.
No, that's what it was. So, but looking
I know
at,
bad when I see it, and I seen it on Monday night.
But those guys that everyone knows their names, and like receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, people that stand out. You don't know old linemen's names. They shouldn't be this bad.
A few.
Yeah, I know, but I know a couple.
Zach Martin from the Cowboys. He's pretty good.
Anyway, what? Oh, they just, to me, shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, but they are.
I don't understand it. I just feel like they're going to turn it around, and that's my upset.
Yeah, if you'd have told me that the Miami Dolphins would be a better team than the Seahawks this year, I would have said you're crazy.
Right.
But here we
It's
are.
happening.
Here we are. So, Lace, we got to take a commercial.
Okay.
Wow, that was an action-packed first half of the show.
It was.
I'm impressed with how great it was.
It's because I'm here.
I thought it was fantastic. I've been high, I've been low. It's a roller coaster here tonight, folks. Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to cover off this Thursday nighter. We're going to preview it. We're going to preview the shit out of it.
Okay.
Then we're going to go into some NBA. We're going to go into some NHL, and we're going to call it a show. And that's the way it's going to be.
Sounds good.
So on that note, we'll be back. And we're back, Lace.
Hi.
We're back. Okay, Lace, let's talk about this Thursday nighter. If you're not aware, this Thursday nighter, we have the Dallas Cowboys heading into New Orleans to take on the Saints. The 7-4 Cowboys play the 5-6 Saints. Cowboys 4.5 point favorites. I get tired of being right, Lacey, and I'll tell you why. I'm listening to Undisputed today. Okay?
Oh, okay.
This Skip, I swear, he listens to this show and takes it back a week later and then spews it out. He's on there today. Obviously, if you're familiar with the show, you know he's a diehard Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Like, loves the Cowboys, right? And what does he say today? They need to involve Tony Pollard more in the run game. And I posed the question. It might have been Monday. Or were you here when...
No, I feel like I was here.
Yeah, it might have been last Wednesday when I said, when are we going to succumb to the fact that Tony Pollard is a better back than Ezekiel Elliott?
Right.
When? But Jerry can't. Because he's got a bunch of money tied up in Zeke. Zeke's battling a knee injury right now. He's only had... Okay, so let's go back a couple weeks. Ezekiel Elliott has only had 9 carries in the past 2 weeks. Okay? And in spectacular Cowboy fashion, and Shannon Sharp actually said this on Undisputed today, the Cowboys, there's no team quicker in the league to abandon the run than the Cowboys. They get down by 7 points, panic sets in, and all of a sudden, Dak dropped back 50 times.
Right.
50 times, right? Like, come on, you're down by 7 to the Raiders. And then just abandon the run game altogether. No more carries for anyone.
Yeah.
Right? Pollard had the kickoff return touchdown in that game. But it's becoming painfully clear to anyone that's watched a Cowboys game or followed the Cowboys at all this season that Tony Pollard is the better back. And I've said on numerous occasions, if I was Tony Pollard, I would want out of Dallas.
Yeah.
Because I just don't get enough carries. Right?
Yeah.
And I want a team that's not going to choke in the wild card game.
Cowboys are famous for that, though, too. It's like once they get in their head, and I feel like, there's lots of teams like this, but once they won't let go of a guy. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is our guy, and we are going to ride it through.
Which is crazy because Zeke is Jason Garrett's guy.
Right.
Right? Not Mike McCarthy's guy, but I think Zeke is Jerry's guy.
That's what and I think it's him most of the time, isn't it?
Yeah, Jerry pulls the strings. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But regardless, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Jerry Jones said today he expects a heavy workload for Zeke coming into this game. So there's your precursor.
So they're going to lose.
Now, maybe he said that and they're going to hand it off to Pollard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Throwing people off.
Yeah, Jerry's pretty crafty that way.
I don't like him.
He's a harmless old man.
Yeah, I don't know.
He thinks he knows a lot about football and he doesn't.
He talks too much.
Oh, there's no GM more involved
than him,
or owner, I guess. Than Jerry.
No,
there never has been. I don't think.
The only reason that I honestly know, the only other owners, I guess, the guy that's always in trouble, whatever his name is, that we were just talking about.
Dion Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the old lady that owns the Bears because she's 90-some years old.
Virginia McCaskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like 93.
Yeah. And she's never missed a game? No. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And still calling the shots, apparently.
Right.
Because she doesn't believe in firing a coach midway through the season. Which, good strategy, bad strategy. This year it looks real dumb, but...
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Like, I know Jerry. Like, I think everyone would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know other owners like that.
No.
You need to back up.
I know Arthur Blank, owner of the Falcons. He's on the sidelines quite a bit. The Atlanta Falcons. You'd know him if you've seen him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, other than that, don't really know a lot of the owners.
No, it's crazy. So, he's very involved.
Yeah. Cowboys, Amari Cooper will play in this one.
He will?
So that's good.
Yeah.
If you're a Cowboys fan. I'm not, so whatever. Cowboys are 0-2 without Amari Cooper in the lineup. So, Mike McCarthy will not be on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
COVID protocol. Supposedly he has the Rona.
He's got the Rona.
It's flaring up on him. So he's out. But DeMarcus Lawrence will be back. Now, a lot of people are making a big deal out of this. I don't think DeMarcus Lawrence is that great. I think he's washed, to be honest with you. Yeah, he made a Pro Bowl, like, I don't know, 4 years ago. A lot changes in the NFL in 4 years.
Yeah.
Your career window is very small.
Yeah.
So 4 years is like half your career.
Right.
So half a career ago, you made a Pro Bowl. great. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
Right? That's the name of the game in the NFL.
For sure.
It's
that can happen in a game.
That can happen in half a game.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't think that's going to be a game clincher for the Cowboys.
Yeah, no.
They got Micah Parsons, and he's played very well for a young guy. He's a rookie. But yeah, I can't see the Cowboys losing this game, but the Saints need this one. Then they need it bad. Kamara questionable. We talked about that one already.
Taysom starting, you know,
Yeah, he's not going to come up. He's not going to throw for 300 yards tomorrow.
No.
It's not going to happen. You need time to settle in,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, Simeon's been taking the first team reps.
Right.
For the past 5 weeks since Winston hurt himself, right? So, yeah. I don't know. Cowboys 4.5. I'd take that all day.
Yeah.
I mean, but then the Cowboys lost to the Raiders last week. You know, I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anything is possible. Any given Sunday.
I actually seen an interesting article about the parity in the NFL and how it's affecting fantasy. And it's like, you can't trust anyone.
No.
Anymore.
No. No one.
Now, in our league, I have the lowest points for by a mile. I'm in 9th.
Right.
I win this week. I'm all of a sudden in a playoff spot. I was dead 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Like I was 2-7 or some shit.
What did I say? The one guy, he was in 3rd.
Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was Reed, you guys. So he was in 3rd last week, and if I ended up... Anyway, things switched. But as the games were going, I'm like, if everything finished, if the games shut down where they were, he could have went to 7th or 8th from 3rd. Hi, Reed.
Reed, I hope you miss the playoffs, and I'm going to bust your balls so bad. Reed's been like having a good season, which is rare for Reed. Reed was the butt of the league and then he took a year off.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he's been solid.
Yeah.
And now the butt of our league is Bart.
Right.
Who is our brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's always exciting when we draw Bart.
And guaranteed dub. This guy won 1 game last year and he's won 2 so far this year. So, and now watch. When I play him, he's going to beat me. Just because I said that. But
that 1 year, I had 1 loss. It was or Bart had 1 win. Sorry,
that was last year.
Yeah, and he beat me.
I've never seen anyone have a 1-win season, but he did it. So.
And with 2 just ridiculous.
Yeah, his quarterbacks are Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Dude's got 2 wins. Like, come on, man. If you get him past the first round, he's lost. He doesn't know anyone else in the league. So, yeah, regardless, best of luck to you, Bart. I'm really pulling for myself at this point, and that's it. So, so to close that one out, Lace, we'll see what happens with Tony Pollard and the run game and Ezekiel Elliott. And I don't know, man. That's a tough one to trust. Cowboys 4.5. In an NFL season that made sense, no brainer, right?
This has been the worst season for that. Just craziness.
But we'll rewind a couple weeks again. And I said, I've seen this show from these Cowboys every year for the past 10 years.
That's right.
So they'll win their division.
Yeah.
It's not hard to win the NFC East.
Right.
Granted, Washington's only 2 games back now.
Right.
So I think they'll win the division. I'm confident they will. But they'll play a wildcard team and they'll lose in the first round. Mm-hmm. They do every year. So, yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm glad we don't do shows on Thursday because I really want to watch this one.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, all right.
That's right. So, moving over to the NBA, Lace.
Okay.
You ready for some NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. In the East, we got the Brooklyn Nets. Sitting there in first at 15-6.
Really?
Looking good. That surprises
Harden?
you? Yeah, it's KD.
I don't like Harden.
Whatever, he's good.
I don't know why I don't. I just
You like
don't.
Durant?
No.
Durantula?
No.
The Slim
Skeletor?
Reaper? Slim Reaper, they call him.
Oh.
He's the best player in the league.
What?
Oh. Best scorer. Let me rephrase that. He's the best scorer in the league. Chicago Bulls, Lace, they're getting hot here again, sitting there in second place at 14-8. The Miami Heat in third at 13-8. They lost Bam Adebayo last night. Tore a UC joint in his thumb. He's a...
You were looking away. I thought I could just get a quick one in.
What is with this yawning all the time?
I don't. This is the only time I yawn in the whole day.
There's something wrong with your ass.
I know.
You're fired.
All right.
You caught me at the bad time.
Miami Heat lost Bam Adebayo for the foreseeable future. He's going to have surgery on that thumb. I bet he's out 8 weeks.
Oh.
So that hurts. In fourth, we got the Washington Wizards at 13-8. In fifth, we got your Milwaukee Bucks, who have won 7 straight at 13-8. So then Miami and Washington all have the same record, and the Toronto Raptors in 12th at 9-13.
You sound like a news reporter.
They are horrid at home still. They just lost to Memphis at home. The Ja Morantless. Yeah, Morantless. Grizzlies went in to Air Canada Center and beat the Toronto Raptors. And beat them by 8 points.
How did I do in my parlay?
Which one?
I picked one.
You lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought maybe you made millions and didn't tell me.
Moving over to the West. Lace, we have a new top dog at the top of the West.
Who?
The Phoenix Suns.
Oh, I think I knew that.
18-3, tied with the Golden State Warriors. They played last night in what was a hell of a ball game. They won 104-96. That's 17 straight wins for the Phoenix Suns.
Who are their players? They're studs?
D-Book left that game with a hammy injury. Don't know the severity of that one. DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, CP3.
Right, this is a team I don't like.
They're good.
I hate them.
But what it took them... So Steph Curry last night shot 4 of 21.
What?
From the field and 3 of 14 from 3-point range.
Oh, wow.
That's what it took. So everyone can say whatever they want. In a 7-game series, if Phoenix has to play Golden State with Klay Thompson back,
yeah,
Steph can play like that, and he'll rack up 20 assists.
Right.
He'll just kick it over to Klay.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges played great defense on Curry last night. Obviously,
yeah.
Curry was cold too, but...
Well, yeah, he had to.
And that's not going to happen very often.
Right.
Let's be honest.
No,
Steph Curry is the best shooter in the history of the NBA.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
I like my own opinions too. They're always right. Yeah, that was a great ball game last night.
What was I doing?
We tipped off at 9:30 though.
Oh right, that was that late game.
It's like, oh man, I hope this doesn't go to overtime. And it didn't. So, but good ball game all in all. In third, we got the Utah Jazz Lace at 14-7. Fourth, we got the Dallas Mavericks. Luka's back. They're 10-9, but good enough for fourth. And in fifth, we have the Memphis Grizzlies at 11-10. You know who's in sixth?
No.
Your LA Clippers.
Oh.
I think they're
That's
at
no
500.
Kawhi.
Yes, that's Kawhi's team.
Yeah, but with no Kawhi.
The Kawhi-less Clippers.
Right. I like it. Well, need a shirt made.
I'd rather have him on the floor than off the floor, but whatever. Yeah, so things heating up in the NBA. Phoenix Suns did not lose a game in November.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Fun fact. I love fun facts.
Did not lose. 17 straight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's impressive. The Houston Rockets are on a 3-game win streak.
Wow.
Remember, they lost 17 in a row as well. Still in last in the West.
Congratulations, you guys.
That sucks, man. You win 3 in a row. It's like...
Yeah, we'll get some momentum going just to be in last.
All right, let's have a look at the standings. Oh, we still suck.
Right.
Yeah. But regardless, yeah, NBA heating up. I'm really enjoying it. It's turning into a good season.
Yeah.
So, let's talk a little NHL, Lace, and call it a show.
Okay.
Okay. So, as always, we're gonna go through our leaders, and then we got a couple little side stories of NHL.
Okay.
And we're done.
I like side stories.
Okay. So in the Atlantic, so the Florida Panthers and the Maple Leafs just wrestle back and forth for first in this conference. Florida Panthers 15-4-3, sitting at the top for now. Toronto Maple Leafs in second at 16-6-1. They've won 4 straight. They play the Avs tonight, so in Colorado. So we'll see. Maybe they can jump into first with a win. And the Tampa Bay Lightning sitting there in third, 12-5-4. You got to watch out for those Lightning. You do. You know what, actually?
You're fired.
Get out. Get out.
I don't know what to say in this section. It's awkward.
The Montreal Canadiens, 6-16-2, sitting in 7th. And the Ottawa Senators, 4-14-1, and on a 5-game losing streak of their own.
Ugh.
So congratulations, Ottawa, on being an absolute dumpster fire this season. Moving over to the Metro, we got the Caps sitting at the top, 14-4-5. The Carolina Hurricanes. I did that one other show. I called them the Panthers. Hurricanes sitting there at 15-5-1, and the Rangers sitting in third at 13-4-3. They've won 3 straight. So congratulations to the New York Rangers.
Congratulations, Rangers.
In the Central Division, we got the Minnesota Wild at 15-6-1. They've won 4 in a row. The St. Louis Blues at 12-7-3. And the Nashville Predators leapfrogged the Jets for third in the Central at 12-9-1. Winnipeg having their own struggles so far. But the Dallas Stars, 11-7-2, they won 5 in a row.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever...
Why do I bring them up?
Because you never talked about them before.
Because that's what Braden Holtby is.
Oh, is he?
Local product.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They've won 5 straight.
Wow, look at them go.
Watch out for those Dallas Stars. I don't know. We'll see what they can do. It's weird because Dallas was like that perennial contender, and they play Edmonton every year.
Yeah.
And they were like the 1 seed, and the Oilers were like the 8 seed, and then it would flip, and it was always 1v8 when it was the great playoff format, not this stupid one they have now.
Oh, I don't know what they do now.
It's the same 2 teams playing the first round every year. Toronto always plays Boston every year.
Yeah.
You know, it's dumb. I hate it. I love the 1 versus 8, 2v7.
I think that's fair too.
Those were some of the best series you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Regardless, Braden Holtby down there in Dallas, and obviously playing well.
Yeah.
They've won 5 straight. So, congratulations, Braden. And in the Pacific, we got the Calgary Flames sitting there atop the division at 13-4-5. The Edmonton Oilers at 15-5-0. They play tonight. They actually play the Pens tonight. Is that trying to open my Skype again?
Why is it doing this?
I don't know. Close it. And they're in second. And the Ducks, them pesky Ducks lace hanging out there in third. 12-8-3. So, just hit close on that too. So as I mentioned already, Crosby versus McDavid. This is the first time they faced off in 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, that's a true story. So, and one other interesting story. So Brendan Lemieux from the LA Kings was suspended 5 games today. Any guesses as to why?
No. Vaccination passport.
No, he bit Brady Tkachuk.
What?
Of the Ottawa Senators in a game. I don't know. Was it yesterday? No, I think it was the day before.
What?
Bit him on the hand.
Why?
That's right. Bit him.
Why? Yeah. All I think of is, toddlers.
Suspended him for 5 games.
Good, because that's ridiculous.
Oh, I think he should have took nothing but a 2 for that. 2 for biting.
No, like it should be... No.
It should be a new penalty.
2 for biting.
Yeah, 2 for biting.
Well, if everyone goes around and starts biting each other, they'll have to do that. They just have to bring in a biting penalty.
That's such a Brad Marchand thing to do. You know, like why are you biting them? Don't bite. Whatever.
I can't believe that's shocking.
Yeah. So.
Who bites each?
Who doesn't? There should be more biting.
And how did he have his glove off?
Oh, of course.
Were they fighting?
I don't know. I
Or you just walked up and bit him?
No, that's not what happened. But
Skated up, I guess.
Yeah. Took his skates off and went walking over there.
Just bit him as he was coming out of the locker room.
Peel my blades off here and
walk over there and bite him.
I'm going over to their bench.
Yanks his glove off.
Yeah.
There, take that.
Ow! That's Brady Kachuk on the bench after.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. So good for you, Brennan Lemieux. You should bite more people.
Yeah. Boy.
Oh boy. Okay, Lace, that's it. You got anything else?
No.
You know what? Wheels gave me the link for the LRHF thing,
Oh yeah.
but I don't have it, so I'll have to plug it on Friday. Sorry, Wheels, I forgot.
You could post it in here too, because I think you can actually like donate for how many kilometers they run, right? Like per kilometer.
Well, it could be.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think that's good incentive.
Wheels is shooting for 84
Really?
in a 12-hour span. I seen he just ran a 21 the other day, and he said he felt fresh as a daisy.
Really?
That's right.
Look at him go.
After mile 2, I'm gassed.
Oh, just thinking about it, I'm tired.
84 clicks.
Spinning on this stool, I'm yawning.
Disgusting. But good for you, Wheels.
Yeah,
It's people like you that make the community go round.
that's right.
Wheels is a real pillar of the community,
Yeah.
as they say. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yep.
His dad's the same way. Good folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Wheeler family's good people. I like them all. Mm-hmm. I like them all.
They have to send me a Christmas nibble recipe every single year.
Yep. Mama Wheels always sends over that
Yeah.
recipe. I love it.
Yeah, she does it every year for me
I
because
love that Christmas nibble.
I just can't print it off and put it in my recipe book.
No, so we bother her every year. She doesn't seem to mind, though.
It's delicious.
If she did mind, she probably would never tell you
Right.
anyway. She's just that kind of lady. But yeah, on that note, Lace, I got nothing else.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, well, on that note then, enjoy your Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday evening,
All right.
and you maybe go get some sleep.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds like
you
a plan.
Quit yawning.
Okay.
Okay. We're out.